Hello, I thought I'd go back to the beginning, and that is how to tune your guitar. Or should I say, the art of tuning your guitar. There are different ways of tuning, but we'll start with this one. This guitar right here has its own little meter built in. A couple of red dots that go one way or another, and you line up in the middle, and you're tuned up to that string. Very easy. Another very easy thing to use is this Boss Chromatic Tuner. It has a little meter there to see, tune your different strings. Another easy one. Any dummy can tune it that way. I like using this thing, which is my metronome, but it also has an A, which I use a lot, just because of convenience. But if we go way back to the beginning, I used to tune all the time with this tuning fork. This one happens to be an E. Most of them come in A, but this is an E. So let's try tuning by a fork and then tune all the other strings accordingly. So let's get out of tune. Okay, so let's try it one at a time. Again, usually they start at A, but we'll start at E. This one. You probably can't hear it, but it goes, and what I'm listening for is that little wave that's going back and forth and trying to smooth it right out. A lot of times you want to go up and down. I mean, loosen the string, then tighten it. A lot of times you might be going a little back and forth. You want to get this first string right, because you're going to have to tune all the other strings from it. So let's try again. Not too bad. Sometimes you try to fickle too much and you're just going back and forth. So let's start with that one. So I have my E tuned to the E tuning fork. So let's tune the A string. Different ways of tuning it. Sometimes people can use a harmonic, which is at the 5th fret, and tune it that way. Or you can not bar, but place your first finger at the 5th fret on the E string and then tune it that way. That's probably the easiest way. You might have to use 2 hands that way. Alright, that sounds not too bad. I'm going to double check it anyway. So now the A to the D string. Sometimes, like I say, you like to go down and up. I know you'll go all back to the modern method in order to do this, but in case you get stuck. Plus, it's a dying art. Okay, so there's the D string. Let's go with the G string. Usually I like to just twist it like twice, and usually I get it. That's close, and maybe a little bit. A lot of times you can overshoot it, like that. We're going to test it again, or try it again anyway. Okay, let's try the B string. This one can be a little rougher. Note that you are now at the 4th fret, not the 5th fret, on the other string to tune it. In case you're not clear on that, refer to any books. I know this will be boring for some, but helpful for others. Again, you'll all go back to the plugging it in and let the machine do it for you. We'll come back to that. E. Okay. Close. I think that's it. That's a little minor adjustment. Okay. You can see how it sounds by just doing an open E minor. And it's not too bad, but what I like to do is check each string in relation to its other string, such as an E, And here's an E, so that's how they sound together. Not too bad. An A, and an A on the G string. That one I'm not thrilled with, so let's try it again. I think I should have left it alone. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, let's go the D. Sometimes being a little on the flatter side, to me, seems like it's better for in relation to the other string. Sometimes you should just leave things alone if it sounds pretty good. Alright, well, let's see how this part sounds. Let's go back to an E minor string. I mean E minor chord. Well, I think that's enough of tuning a guitar, but that's how it's done off of a tuning fork. Hope you learned something new if you didn't know already.